So today I'm almost 30 weeks pregnant. I'm a couple of days off it. I feel really happy and just so content, and things are going okay. I've not been on here much. I know I promised you guys like weekly updates, and sometimes I'm on it and sometimes I'm not. But to be honest, it's just because I'm really in the bubble at the moment and sort of just embracing and enjoying every minute. And I still have to pinch myself every morning that it's actually happening to me and Aaron. You know, I feel so blessed and so lucky, and I don't take anything for granted. As you know, I'm Ingrid, currently pregnant with baby number 6. I've got 2 girls, 3 boys. We're happy to have either a boy or a girl. A girl would be great in my perspective because I've got loads of clothes and bits and pieces from my last born, which was 5 years ago, who was a girl. And that would be amazing because it'd be 3 of each, and also the bedroom situation would be slightly easier because we've got 3 beds in one big bedroom. So the girls have just gone in there actually only 2 months ago, and it's all got fresh walls, fresh carpet. So it'd be amazing just to say, okay, there's another little girl, let's put her in there. But if it is a boy, it's no problem because we can put the girls in the top room, which has 2 beds in it, and put the boys down below. We've gone for neutral colours, grey carpet, white walls, and although the girls have got like a powder pink blind and a little pink lampshade, that's the only accent of a sort of feminine colour, if you like. So we went completely neutral so that we could do that. But in my perspective, a girl would be lovely because I've got lots of clothes, and 3 of each would be amazing. However, I really don't care, and I never find out what I'm having. I just enjoy the surprise. It keeps me going through that tough time of labour. We've never found out what we're having, and each time it's been a pleasant surprise. And you just hope to get through the labour being healthy and having a baby that is thriving, and that you hope that you're okay at the end of it. And that's all I wish for. I do understand some people need to know because they might have to move house, they might have to do a real big upheaval. But for me, to be fair, I've got a few little things that are blue left from the 4th born. I think I've got about 2 or 3 cardigans and a few little baby grows that have got a tiny little trimming of blue on. I have washed up 2 little baby grows and a cardigan and just put it in the bottom drawer. I've got plenty of toweling white baby grows, cotton baby grows that are white, and I've got a few lemon and mint cardigans, and I've got plenty of pink. So what I'll do nearer the time, I've already washed up a few little new bits that I've bought, which are just white things that I've just bought just to freshen up what I have. I've got 2 bottom drawers under my bed, one of which is going to be bedding and one of which will be like clothes and things. Nearer the time I'll do a little video vlog on that, what I'm going to prepare, but I usually get that ready when I'm about 33, 34 weeks. But like I say, I've done a little bit of it. I've bought some of my nappies because, as you guys know, I've got 5 already children. The first 4 were done, I did cotton bottoms for all of them, so that's reusable, washable nappies. What I did was when I had my firstborn, I bought a birth to potty set from Bambino Mio, which is a UK firm over here, and it really was a magical sort of experience for me. I just used to soak the nappies, the cotton nappies, in tea tree and water, and every other day do a nappy wash, and the babies get through anything from about 4 to 8 nappies a day depending. So I just did a nappy wash, popped it on a hot wash, pegged it out on the line, or tumble dried. So I found it cheaper, and I just felt I was doing my bit. But when I had the 5th born, I found it tiring, knackering, and everyone was saying, why don't you just give yourself a break and do disposables? And I thought, you know what, why not? I've done 4 with washables. They were really tired once I'd used them on the 4th, so it was a case of putting them into recycled scraps, because all my covers were pretty much perished, and all the thick cotton nappies were sort of bobbly, and you know, it was all really tired looking once my 4th had got to the potty stage. So I launched them away, didn't know whether I was going to have a 5th or not. When I had the 5th, I did buy disposables. It wasn't really the money, to be fair. I think it was mainly I felt guilty to the environment that my bin was always at least a bin bag full of nappies, and although she was only getting through, like I say, anything from 4 to 8 nappies a day depending, I just found disposables weren't any better than washables. Still had the leakages because breastfed babies are usually bright mustardy colour and quite runny. I still had the same amount of leaks that I would do with washables, but I went with it. She had disposables, and this time round I have just gone to our chemist, which is called Boots, I've bought like 4 or 5 universal sized covers, and all you do is buy they're all, the liners now are all in the nappy, so all I need is either paper liners or fleece, and I've just gone for fleece. I've just bought a bundle of fleece liners for £8, and all I'm going to do is pop a fleece liner in those nappies and go with that. But I have got given a pack of newborn disposables. They were a free gift. I took them, I think there's 30 in a pack. I just thought the first few days, well, about the first week, I will use disposables just while I'm finding my feet, because I always think that first week when you've got midwives coming and weighing and checking, and the hip checks and the, you know, all the vitamin checks and everything like that in the first 2 weeks before your midwife signs you off is quite intense. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to be on top of washing that quickly, because the kids are going to be on holiday. It'll be the Easter holidays. But, you know, I just thought having a few disposables for the first week is handy, and they were free. So, yeah, that's the plan. So all is going well. That's why I haven't been on here. I've been sort of prepping myself. As you know, I had COVID. I was really lucky. I didn't suffer too much. I tried to keep you as updated as I could. I tested positive on the Monday. I felt not very well about 8 o'clock in the morning. Did a test about 8:30. And lo and behold, it was positive. I felt shivery, achy, needed a hot water bottle. Did the school run, made a casserole and took myself off to bed. And I was intense with indigestion reflux that same night, and because I was so bad with it, and it just wasn't budging with like sips of milk, sitting upright, my Rennies, which are chalky peppermint tablets, just was not budging. I did phone 111, which is the point to call before you go to hospital, before you call an ambulance or anything like that, just to get some advice, saying, look, I think it's reflux, it's in my chest, it really hurts, I've tested positive for COVID. As soon as they knew I tested positive for COVID, it was 4 hours worth of pain, and it was going into my neck, and I was pregnant. They did send an ambulance. I felt totally naughty doing that. I kept saying I really don't think I need an ambulance, but they weren't having any of it. They sort of said, look, you're 27 weeks pregnant, because I was at the time. You're COVID positive. You're explaining that you've had intense like chest and refluxy pains without testing you and checking you. We don't know whether that is chest pains that are serious or just intense indigestion. We need to get you checked, and you can't really go out because you're COVID positive, so we are going to get an ambulance to you. And I will say the NHS in UK aren't going to be that good at the moment. Well, I had an ambulance sent within an hour. They did full ECG checks on me, oxygen checks, everything came up brilliant. My heart rate was a little fast, but they said because you're pregnant and you've got COVID, it will be a little bit faster than usual. So yeah, everything went well. They didn't admit me to hospital. They just gave me extra strong indigestion relief, and that was all done at about between 8 and 10 at night. And then by about 4 o'clock in the morning, I finally got to sleep. So it did last from like 4 in the evening right through to 4 a.m. the next day. So it's 12 hours of, oh my God, really bad heartburn. So my symptoms, which brings me on to my symptoms, would be, yes, I'm getting indigestion, like whether the baby's got lots of hair, like the old wives' tales say, or it is just one of those things, I don't know. I've definitely got a more sweet tooth. I've definitely got more indigestion, and that is apparent every day I get it. Like every time I eat, it doesn't matter whether I have something bready and carby or whether I hit fruit. Oranges really make me, anything citrusy really makes me indigestion-y. And I will say I had a croissant the other day, that made me indigestion-y. So I don't know whether it's, I really can't say whether it's citrusy or bready. I'm just getting indigestion at least 2 or 3 times a day. And I am caning the arse out of the indigestion tablets. I'm trying to think what else. So I had my blood tests, full count of blood on Monday for between 28 and 29 weeks. You have your blood count done. And as you know, you guys, I'm rare blood, AB negative. So I had the rhesus factor, which means that I need the anti-D injection because they think the baby, they're 80% sure that my baby is a different blood group to me, i.e. Aaron's blood group. So if I had any blood travelling in my body that wasn't the same as the baby, it could really be detrimental. So what they do is give you an anti-D injection between 28 and 29 weeks, and then they give you one just after the baby's born, and they think this baby is a different blood group from the tests they've done. So today I went and had my anti-D injection. Monday I had my full blood count and it came back I was really low in iron. Now I think you guys know that I've always suffered low in iron in my pregnancies anyway. It's always been addressed with an iron tablet. Vashti said, I can see you're going to have quite an easy pregnancy. However, you will lack in iron and you might need to go in for a bit more intense than tablets towards the end. Well, so far that hasn't happened, touch wood. But Mandy, my midwife, phoned me Tuesday and said, your iron count is only 100 and I think it needs to be 110 plus at this stage. So I'm taking 2 iron tablets as from Tuesday a day to beef up what I'm already having. And as you guys know, I am mainly like vegetarian. I do eat fish. However, I have been sort of, if I make a chicken casserole, beef casserole, I have all the veggies and gravy, but I'm not having the meat. I'm not being too fussy. Just that I can have that little oomph of vitamins just while I'm at the last stage. So yeah, I've got 11, well, I'm going to be 30 weeks on Monday and today's Thursday. So yeah, I'm 29 and a half weeks, approaching 30 weeks. So I will title this 29 to 30 weeks because I don't think I'll get on here before that. But yeah, today I've just gone for my anti-D injection. That one really hurts. They do it right at the top in the muscle. That's why it hurts apparently. But yeah, so I've had blood count, full blood counts and anti-D testing Monday, anti-D injection today. I next see Mandy on the 15th of February, and that will be for the baby heartbeat check, a urine test just to make sure there's no sugar in my urine and things like that, and make sure everything's heading the right way. Baby is down already. When she came last week, she checked the heartbeat. The heartbeat was healthy, thank goodness. She goes, I'm guessing a boy. Now saying that, out of the 5 that she's delivered, she's guessed 2 right and 2 wrong. She didn't deliver my firstborn. She was one of my midwives, but she didn't deliver my firstborn. So yeah, she's guessed 2 right, 2 wrong. So she says she's going to guess a boy. As I say, I'd like a girl. Aaron wants a boy. The boys want a boy. The girls want a girl. We don't care though. We're just so blessed to be pregnant. So yeah, that's what's happening. So I see her on the 15th of February for some more checks. It is a bit more intense now because obviously I'm at the end of the line now. So the last 12 weeks they are on it more with you. A bit more so when it's your 6th baby, I will say. She said that because I'm having a home birth now and it's my 6th, they will scan 2 weeks before the birth to make sure it's head down and not breech, because they've had a lot of home births in the last year that have been breech and quite difficult to deliver. So she said now they offer a scan, which is great. Normally you just sort of check before you have it and hope for the best, but no, apparently I'm going to have a scan 2 weeks before my due date to make sure all is heading in the right direction. But yeah, so I've got 10 and a half weeks left to go. I'm really excited, just starting to get prepared. My pram is still up in the loft packed away. My Moses basket's still got the cellophane on packed away. I won't get any of that out till the beginning of April. I literally did say to Aaron, can I put my Moses basket up? And he was like, no, we could do that the first week of April, which is 2 weeks before. I'm not doing it before then. I've got to wash the car seat cover of the baby car seat. I will do that all the beginning of April, which is 2 weeks before my due date, which is fine. So the car seat, the Moses basket, all of that will be ready 2 weeks prior to the birth. And like I say, my bottom drawer full of blankets and baby bits will be ready probably 4 to 6 weeks, just so that I can keep looking at it, just to get in that bubble, which I love. As I say, so I've got low iron, which I'm addressing with tablets, had my anti-D. I'm over COVID now. I finally got a negative test on day 12. So today's like day 16. So I've been out and about now for 4 days, which is great. And I'm feeling really happy and balanced. I'm seeing Jan on Monday for reflexology. I've not seen her for 4 weeks because I wasn't due to see her. And then when I was due to see her, I had COVID. And she likes people to literally have 2 weeks of blank tests before she sees them, because it's a very small little salon thing that I go in, like a little box room. So she doesn't want to chance anything with other clients and herself, which is understandable. So yeah, I see Jan for reflexology, and we can really get involved now with that because I'll be 31 weeks by then, and that is really getting the baby moving, getting it in the right direction. Then I'll start my raspberry leaf tea, which tones the uterus. I will start that on week 36. They recommend it week 37, but I've always started that on week 36 just to prep my body. Again, it's a holistic approach, but it's one that I really like doing. So I will be doing that and keeping you updated. But everything's all right, actually. So it was only me and my little son, who's 10, who had COVID. Went on a school trip yesterday and helped out, which I really needed to do because it got me out of the house. I was walking around, really got me some fresh air, which was great. It was a science museum, so, you know, it was fun for the kids. So, yeah, I've been out and about a bit more. and I will start walking a bit more regularly and trying to get my body built up a bit, because the COVID has left me very tired. I was very, very lucky. I only got 3 to 4 days of the shivery achiness because I've not been jabbed, as you know. And then I just really chilled out around the house and potted around the house for a week and a half. It was a bit boring. I did feel tired and very, very just lethargic, I think, because I'm always on the go. But after resting up, I did feel fine. Like the last 2 or 3 days, I've been absolutely fine. My friend Kate, she's still not tested positive yet, negative yet, and she's like on day 12, but she's breastfeeding. I just think if you're breastfeeding or pregnant, your immunity is so much lower, takes you longer to recover. So yeah, I just think with the COVID thing, I was very lucky. I don't know what strain of COVID it was, but I've got it. I've had it. My antibodies will be good now. Like I say, I've had the flu jab, the whooping cough jab for the baby, and I might wait till the baby's been breastfed before I have the injection, or I might just have it afterwards. I don't know, but I'm not anti-vax. I will have it done at some point. But yeah, that's all to report really. I hope you guys are well. Love and friendship to all. Let me know where you are in your journey. Do not give up. If you've been on a long journey with lots of losses, I am so sorry. My heart is with you. But please don't give up. Just make sure your health checks are all up together. You're eating healthy, trying to get a moderate diet and exercise. Drink lots of water, try and get some sleep, and please, please, please keep trying and don't give up. Just try your best to get pregnant and stay positive and focused. You know, if you think you need medical intervention, then obviously investigate, but don't take it on board. You've been trying for 6 months, it's not going to happen. It took me nearly 3 years, but we finally got there. Honestly, go back on the vlog, see what you think, and if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. The only thing I won't be divulging, I won't do names, because I think I've told you before, I like to keep those private, just because two of my older children don't like sharing that information online and stuff. They just don't want to, I don't know, I respect them so much that I don't want to do that. And also, I'm going to let you know what I have, I'll let you know my birth story and everything, but I probably just won't do the names if that's all right with you guys. That's the only little bit of privacy that I really want. But obviously, if you've got any questions about the pregnancy, go ahead and ask. But so far, sweet tooth, low iron, definitely indigestion, and definitely loads of yellow CM. I'm getting through lots of panty liners, tons of panty liners, and I definitely am getting up 2 or 3 times a night now for toilet. So yeah, go on Instagram, Ingy Mum Love, if you want to see some belly shots and things, and do info me if you want to know anything. I'll see you later. Bye guys, see you.